So during my dismount, I managed to stick my landing, but I still hit my head on the ceiling fan, so I lost all dignity.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, right. Hi, I'm Rod Stafford Hagwood, and welcome to Rod with a Twist. We're at Premier Beverage Mixology Center in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and we're with Andrew McNamara. Did I get that right?
You did.
I have to slow down and say McNamara. So anyway, the wonderful thing about Mac Attack here is that he is a master sommelier. And that means what?
It means I'm really good at drinking.
Attaboy!
Yeah, no, it means that it's derived from being a sommelier, which was the person who would really serve the king whatever wine they wanted to drink or whatever it was they wanted to drink. And it's derived now to the person who's really in charge of beverage for whatever restaurant you happen to be in.
And the wonderful thing, like when I've been at these fancy schmancy restaurants, they give you some help, some guidance in pairing your wine with what you're eating for dinner, and that's a big help.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you have to ask for it. Sometimes they're afraid of diving in too quickly, and it ends up being an intimidating experience.
Yeah.
But if you ask for it and you engage the sommelier and you start talking to them and give them an idea about what it is you're looking for, that's what they're there for. They're there for you to help. Or they're there to help you. They're there to guide
Not
you.
embarrass you and make you feel like an idiot because you don't know anything about wine, or you don't speak French.
Absolutely.
Mon français est très mauvais, so I go in real humble.
Non parle français.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you go in real humble and apologize, and the French and the sommelier, they all meet you halfway because you didn't. It's a Jedi mind trick. You kind of trick them into being nice. So what are we drinking here?
So this is the Niposano Reserva Chianti Rufina from Marchese.
Easy for you to say.
It is. It is easy. It's Italian. It's a beautiful wine. It's mostly Sangiovese, and it's one of my absolute favorites.
All wine to me, before I met you, was considered a shot. I mean, I just knocked them back. But you're suggesting we sip.
Sip, drink at your own pace. It's not for me to say.
He's non-judgmental.
No.
You're
There's no
not
judgment.
sedity at all.
There's no judgment.
I thought you'd be a little snobbier.
Oh, there's that old misconception about sommeliers. There was that time period where you'd see sommeliers walking around with a little metal cup around their neck and kind of look at you and just gauge whether they wanted to help you or not. That's not the way it is anymore. Sommeliers are there to help you.
Like an old Peter Sellers movie or something.
Absolutely. Yeah. Whether you want a $5 glass of wine or a $50 bottle or a $20 bottle, whatever it may be.
You can ask for a $5.
Whatever you want.
Really?
Absolutely. That's what they're there for. They're there to help.
To adjust to your budget.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, I don't make a lot of money.
They're there to guide you for whatever experience you want.
Now, what are some things that you can say that will make you seem like you know what you're doing when it comes to ordering wine?
To me, it's less about knowing what you're doing and just having an idea about what it is that you want.
Okay.
Do you want something that's going to go really beautifully with your food? Do you want a different glass with each course, which a great sommelier will be able to pair really beautifully? Or do you want one bottle for the entire evening? Do you like big, bold Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon, or do you like something a little bit more delicate? Do you like Pinot Grigio?
What if you want a buzz, like right away? Do you say that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And he'll probably bring a couple shots of tequila. He or she will bring
I
that for you.
And face down in my soup in 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
They can take care of that for you.
I am so going to do that next time. Yeah. Let's have another sip.
Absolutely.
And tell me how you got into this while I drink.
I have to drink too. It's one of those things.
It's rude.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got into it. I was in finance.
You were not.
I was. I mean, it's, you know, fit.
That's where the suits came from.
That's where the suits came from. Yeah, they're all 13 years old at this point. But yeah, it's. I always say it drove me to drink, but I got into it because it was something that I grew up with. My father was a big collector and always enjoyed being around it. And so when I left the finance world, it was a very logical step. And it's so it's been 13 years now, and it's been fantastic.
And you work with Premier Beverage.
I do.
You travel all the time.
Yes, I do.
I mean, travel is not glamorous like it used to be. Is it like a headache to travel all the time? Because you're like leaving tomorrow for something. I
am actually, yeah. It can be a headache. It's all in what you make of it.
Yeah.
If you get worried about flights delayed and all that, then it can be a huge issue. But if you take it and roll with it, that's fine. Just know where the airport bars are.
Do you enjoy the pat down?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I always ask them to linger a little bit in certain spots.
Yep.
That makes them back right off. Also, light a cigarette.
Oh, that'll bring a whole different security guard too.
That's a whole
different animal.
You know, if you really want a body cavity search, Miami is the best airport.
I'll take your word for that.
Trust me. A la vostra.
Cheers.
Man, that's good. We're gonna open up some more bottles, but you come back to the next Rod with a Twist. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rod.
The Mac Attack. If people want to know more information, they should what?
They can use our Twitter handle, which is @PremierBevFL, and they can look us up there. Also, Premier Beverage on Facebook.
There you have it.